I was driving down a gravel road in the middle of nowhere the other day, and I got to thinking, where did a city dweller like me get this insatiable appetite for getting out into the back blocks? I asked my wife Omi the same question. Both lots of our parents used to take us out beyond the city a bit. My mum and dad bought a 4Runner when I was 12, and our first trip was to Lake Sumner. Here's Dad looking pretty chuffed. Here's me doing the same thing. Omi's family used to go to Lake Taylor quite a bit in a Toyota Townace and Honda Civic. Not your typical overlanding get-up. This is her and her brother after biking all the way to Loch Katrine. Now it's our turn as parents to take our kids out into the wops. And so begins the story of our trip to Lake Taylor.
They spark like the stars. They look into them and they spell out a different girl. Baby, tell me, what's it all for you?
Alright, we've just come on to the Lake Sumner Road. We've boosted it out here from Christchurch after work and the kids' school. And we're going to head out, find a nice spot to pitch the tent and hopefully enjoy a great camp while we're there. If you're coming from Christchurch, you'd turn off at Waikari, drive through Horden, and you just end up on the Lake Sumner Road. It's about 35 kilometres of unsealed road. Nothing onerous, but heavily corrugated in places. Some really nice views. Well, we've made it to Lake Taylor, and there it is, looking pretty awesome. Just sent the kids down with Mum to go and check it out. We're going to start setting up the campsite, so we've got this nice spot behind me here. We're going to set it up. Alright Cohen, come and talk me through what's going on over here.
So we're cooking our dinner.
Yep, still a bit frozen, but hopefully it'll defrost soon, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you get the water from?
The lake.
Oh, what? We're going to drink water out of the lake?
No!
What are we going to do?
Boil it.
Oh, we'll boil it. Okay, sounds good. Having a good time? Nice. Alright, pretty good by my estimations. The sun's just starting to come low over there, and we've got some dinner on the go. Got spag bowl, just reheating it with some spaghetti, and we've got the tent getting set up. We'll go have a wee look. Alright, well, I think this calls for a special trip to the fridge, and yeah, I'll grab one of those for me. I'll grab one of those for Omi, and we'll make a start on those. I reckon it's around about the right time to crack it open. Here we go. Nice. Cheers. Should we tell a bit of a story? Yeah. This is what we've just woken up to. It's a very cold night, wasn't it, Lucky? Hey. So we had various kids in our bed last night because it was quite cold. And we had a pretty noisy campsite as well, but that kept us up a bit. We'll just have to send the kids over to those tents now. They can make a bit of noise. But we've got breakfast on. How was last night, Alice?
Cold.
Yeah, it was quite cold, eh? Alright, best part of the day coming up. So while we recaffeinated, we made a plan for the rest of the day. We decided to see if we could drive through to Loch Katrine. This road would have been a cinch in a high clearance four-wheel drive, but in the soft roader we were going, the Volvo XC90, it was a little bit challenging. We had to pick our line pretty good.
What do you think of the track?
Good. Fun and cool.
Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Hey, who you talking to? Just know I ain't no regular fool. Could be anything in the world, but I can never be you because I stand tall like I'm on my tiptoes. Baby, you think a little too small. I got big goals, baby. Ain't where the money at. Look, I just need the info. Yeah, that's how you react when people took the summer on you. Pretty brown skin, baby, I can see the summer on you. You see all the bread, and I know it make you wonder, don't you, don't you, don't you? Ooh, I ain't surprised at all. See,
That's your one.
Right in the middle.
I'll try and do a little bit of latte art this time, eh?
That one. No, it's
Classy.
You keep
Alright.
working on that.
All yours.
need it, beat it, before you mess up the mood. Yeah, ooh, I work too hard for it, and I need it, so please don't mess up the mood. Don't mess up the mood. Don't mess up the mood. Yeah, I work too hard for it. Yeah.
hello. How much?
Alright, we've just made it to Loch Katrine, and holy moly, like, this is amazing. Firstly, the road was crazy. The most full-on four-wheel drive I've ever done in this soft roader. I wouldn't recommend doing it in something like that, but it was alright in the end. But look, this is where we are. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. And we started off in clouds and it was dull and awful, but now like the sun's just come out and it is fantastic. But yeah, just soak that in. Anything about where we are?
That's a lake.
Yeah, what's it called?
I don't know.
Loch Katrine.
Loch Katrine.
Loch Katrine, that's where we are. And it's called Loch Katrine, and then look who we've got over there.
Lochlan.
Lochlan. So we're at Loch Katrine and there's Lochlan.
Lochlan. Lochlan.
Anyway, we're gonna have some lunch and then don't know what we'll do from there, we'll just see how we go.
Don't mess up the mood. Oh, it's so crucial, I gotta keep it. It's in the ass everywhere. No, it's not a secret, and I bet they didn't think that I'd ever get it. Coming in, how you better get out the kitchen. I can make a hit on whatever you pitching. Baby, whatever you missing, know you like it up at the top. It's a better view, isn't it? I'm not surprised at all. No, it ain't what you need. Come on, just pay the fee. I supply it all. When the morning,
We had lunch at Loch Katrine and then smashed it back to camp at Lake Taylor. The weather was just the best, so the rest of the afternoon we spent by the lake.
no, I need it, beat it, before you mess up the mood. Alright, ooh, I work too hard for it, and I need it, so please don't mess up the mood. Don't mess up the mood.
We woke up to a brilliant sunny day. The nor'wester had started and that was great for drying everything up. We packed up camp and we got on our way. One of the really lovely things about staying at the camp was just taking a moment to have a chat to the people around us. We met some lovely people our age or older or younger and just got to hear their story a bit, and that was great. Hey, tell me a bit about that coffee. Who's that for?
Buddha.
Oh yeah. So why are we making him a coffee?
Because he forgot his coffee.
Oh, Buddha. Pour the milk in. All right. You're on delivery, aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
All right, off you go.
I'm gonna come with the
Mate, what the man! Thank you so much. Right, I'm gonna do some toast now. You want a bit of toast?
Till the hand grabbed her by the arm. Blood's thicker than water, but even his father ain't never gonna do her no harm. And whiskey on his breath, they were scared to death, and he was meaner than the devil himself. It was him or them, and you can call it a sin, but the Roanoke River won't tell. So baby, meet me down by the Roanoke River, where the cool dark water meets the full moonlight. If we can sneak away, maybe we could be together. Candlelight, stop love.
Hey, cheers to coffee in crazy places.
Cheers.
Can't nobody stop this love. Can't nobody stop this love. Can't nobody stop this love. Can't nobody stop this love.
Alright, back at home, had a great weekend. I'm so glad we went to Lake Taylor, it's such a cool spot. It was crowded, man, so many people there, and it's interesting because Dock have a limit of 15 sites and 4 people per site, so that's like a maximum of 60. There would have been well over 120, like maybe even 150 people there, so really popular park, but Dock obviously has a bit of work to do there. Man, just loved the Taylor and Loch Katrine, and that was so extreme, going there with our little soft rotor. That was yeah, that was quite funny, but oh, it's nice to give things a crack anyway. And yeah, had a lovely trip back today, and really hot, so that's why the kids are there. So yeah, that's a little taste of what we're doing with our kind of starting out overlanding stuff. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to this channel, and I hope to put more up, and give it a like, and hopefully we can make a few more videos like this one. I think I better have a go.